Good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Crochet Books. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I slept really well last night, thank goodness. I didn't think I was going to because at 10 o'clock I could not stay awake. So I went to bed and woke up about 40 minutes later with Gary snoring so loud that the whole house was going. So yeah, that was it. Couldn't get back off for a while, so I got up and watched a bit of TV. But I don't know what time it was by the time I went to bed, but I got straight to sleep, and I didn't wake up till this morning, so that's fabulous. Oh, I don't feel refreshed though, which is weird, and the only thing I can put that down to is since Gary got back from Paris, he doesn't really like the idea or relish the idea of giving up the things he loves and starting the diet. So he has bought sweets and biscuits every opportunity he can, because he knows that that's my biggest downfall in life. So yesterday we had some watching Yellowstone, and this morning I woke up feeling like, and I know why. It is totally, excuse me, I have twitchy eyes. It's the hair shampoo I've used. So yeah, I need to do it again. So yeah, I always feel that bad when I've eaten sugar too late at night, and so I messaged him. This is at work today, saying no more sweets and biscuits and anything. Okay, I really need to start now. So he sort of messaged me back, just 2 letters. Okay. Just okay. I know, it's sad. He needs to do it as well. I don't really, I feel sorry for him, but he needs to do it too. He does. We both need to do it for our health and, well, for all sorts of reasons. And the joke of the day is really funny. It's a long one. It's not as long as some, but it is fairly long. It's from this book, remember? They're a bit longer than the other one. The other one's outside, but it's nearly finished anyway. This one, though. An elderly man visited the doctor for a checkup. Mr. Smith, you're in great shape, says the doctor. How do you do it? Well, said Mr. Smith, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and the good Lord looks out for me. For weeks now, every time I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, he turns the light on for me. Concerned, the doctor finds Mrs. Smith, who is in the waiting room, and tells her what her husband said. I don't think that's anything to worry about, she said. And on the bright side, it does explain who's been peeing in the fridge. This is best old folk jokes ever, which is why they're all about people of a certain age. Oh, the joys of what we have to look forward to as we advance in years. Anyway, I've got this little bee in my bonnet about a tutorial I want to make, and I keep saying when I've finished all those things I was going to get on with that mile a minute, and I haven't. But in my defence, there's this the last square I made has inspired 2 more that I want to do, and it is very, very fast approaching International Granny Square Day. So I did say I was going to do a few, and I will, but I haven't got anything to show you. I did make one. It was sunflower kind of inspired. I don't know where I put it. I think it's in a bag. It's probably in the bedroom. But yeah, I need to get that out and sort that one. And then there's another one that I want to do, and I'm not going to say anything about it yet. I don't know. I feel so I don't know, unhealthy. I guess I always have this problem. If I ate something sweet too late into the night, I wake up feeling like I've been in the ring with Mike Tyson, and he's stamped on my tongue all night, that sort of thing. Obviously he hasn't. That would be assault. He wouldn't do that, would he? So yeah, I've got really not much planned today. I've got one video that I already made when I did mine yesterday, and that's popping up later on. But I've got my new giveaway to do. I know I did one yesterday, but that was an impromptu Saturday one because I went shopping with Gary and found that yarn. I've been looking for that for a little while. I knew they had it somewhere, and luckily they had quite a bit. I suppose I could have bought more, but I didn't really go out with the you know, the intention of buying yarn. But I've added those yarn bundles of that Poundland yarn, the one that, you know, my favourite one. That's now, they've now been added. I need to pause this video a second because I've got to blow my nose. I'll be right back. I'm back and I can breathe, which is a bonus. Cheers. Got a cup of tea. Now my chats are going to be a little bit hit and miss at the moment, because there's a few things, like the other day when I had to go to hospital early, there's a few things that are going to crop up where I've got to get out early, and I think Monday being one of them. So there will be videos popping up because I've already filmed one, which was the latest Open With Me. So yeah, that'll be popping up anyway, but there might be others once I get my act together today. But yeah, popping out on Monday. It's that, you know, the sun has appeared. That's why. We haven't had any sun, just rain and misery. And now it has appeared in the sky. There's all sorts of things going on. So Monday, yeah, and maybe Wednesday. Not really sure of. I'll get my videos done though, because I don't think it'll be an early start. And of course it's hump day, and you all know what hump day videos mean. So yeah, I'll be doing those. Oh, that's really good. I can breathe now. I feel a little bit better than I did. I suppose I was feeling a little bit congested, a bit bogged down, if you know what I mean, like in my head, a bit kind of well, I always know when I've reached the point where I'll say no more, and that's where I've got. So diet is imminent. I can't wait to lose weight. I really can't. There's so many clothes that I have that just don't fit, and I'm so looking forward to getting back in to some of those and not just wearing the big ones that I've been buying recently. I will wear those, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's nice to fit into the clothes that are just waiting in the wings, because my wardrobe is just full of stuff that I can't wear. Well, I could wear it, but I just don't like the way it looks like that, you know, all tight and huggy. Not nice. I really have no idea what to watch next on, you know, in the evenings. I watched The Line of Duty, and so last night I was Gary went to bed early because of work, and I just thought, what am I going to do with myself? So I watched Chernobyl. What do you call it? Do you call it Chernobyl? I call it Chernobyl normally. Chernobyl. Anyway, I watched that. I have seen it before, but there was nothing that was kind of calling my name. There was lots of cop shows, but I just think, I don't really want another cop show yet. And then there was a true 2-part documentary about this grandmother that got slain, and I thought, wow, I really did a number on her, but I wasn't in the mood for death and destruction. Oh, I don't watch Chernobyl. Chernobyl. Tracy, why do you keep calling it Chernobyl? I don't know. You tell me. I don't often have conversations with myself. But did you notice how I changed direction when I was... I know. I'm becoming certifiable. I'll have to stop it. Oops, a daisy. I've got to get a new ring light. That's one thing. This one's held together with gaffer tape because the top fell off. In my defence, I didn't do anything to it, and I've had it a long while. And the lovely Linda Just a Crochet sister got it for me a long time ago. And the trouble with these ones, and a lot of things that I've had since, you've got plastic one side and metal the other side, and they fit in to this kind of ball joint, or kind of more like a rivet-y type thing. And over time, where they're moved about, it wears it away, it wears the plastic away. So they just fall apart. And that's what happened to this one and the one that Gary got me Christmas time. Although I have found another use for that, because it screws on to that, you know, some time ago I bought that long white arm thing. Well, it screws on to that, and that's what I use in the Yarnavan. So that's cool. So I can put the ring light behind, so I've still got light, but at the same time, I'm using the white army thing. I don't know what that's called. Technical, huh? Army thing. But that works. It works well. And that's all really that I need to... As long as it works. But this has been working. But I noticed when I first put it on, the light kept flickering. And I thought it's not going to be long now before the rest of it falls to pieces. So I really do need to get a new one. And then if this one carries on for as long as it does, at least I have one out there, one in here, if you know what I mean. This has been a really good one though, and I don't think I'll find another one. Well, you know, the trouble is, if you could go to a shop, see them in action, examine how the fittings go together, that's one thing, isn't it? But the only place the way I bought this one was Amazon, and you can't really see all that nitty gritty until you get them home. But I guess the beauty of Amazon is you can always say, no, I don't want this, you have to collect it. Oh, well, that's good. So yeah, that's my plan for today. Try and get my act together. Get, you know, started on the D word. We have to call it a life plan. That's probably... Oh. Doesn't sound any... Sounds more like it's for life. Doesn't sound any better, does it? But, you know, it's got to be done. Got to be done. Ouch. So I'm going to get off, upload this video. No yarn in here to show you that you... Well, look, there's plenty of yarn. But I feel like when I show you yarn, I need to have a purpose. Not just say, hello, this is yarn. I need to have made something with it, or... you know, and I will start doing... See, I could have done it last night as I sat there watching Chernobyl. I could have made swatches. That's what I should have been doing. You know, figuring out that... Do some swatches. I want to do more swatches. It's handy, I think, for everyone when they want to perhaps look at yarn and think, that's pretty, I'd like to buy that. But none of us know what it looks like on the ball, and then when it's made up, it's totally different. Unless you make my placemats, of course, when I mirrored the cake exactly, you know, just recreated that look on a place setting. Anyway, I've digressed again. I will go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.